Are we here? We're good now, right? I've been talking to myself for the past 2 minutes, assuming I was live. Turns out you actually have to click the go live button in YouTube. So I was here, not late, but... Okay, let's start that again. Welcome to the tri-annual update stream. Featuring probably a bunch of non-race changes, but we'll see. How long has it been since I got a top 3? Last one I got was, I don't even know the name of this map. Whatever Dark Path was. I think that's my last. We can't spoil that. Okay. Update video, nobody cares. New key features. New boss. Love it. Probably does a bunch of cool stuff that I'm never gonna play, so cool. New map, Advanced Portal. Nope, that's not what it says. Ancient Portal. I don't have sandbox. Cool. Tell me what this does, huh? Right, okay. So, like... Okay. Realign portal. Why would you ever want it to go here? What? Is this technically longer than this? There's just no reason why you would ever... Oh, that is a bit too loud, isn't it? Okay, we're good. Why would you ever want it to go to the left? Oh, and it's infinite. It doesn't even matter. Oh no, it has a cooldown. I don't know. I mean, you put a boomer here and the game's over. Reactor here is okay for cleaning up camos in the back. That's fine. Shards looks pretty good. Can you fit things here? Oh, you kind of can. Okay. Spool looks pretty good. Bomb looks pretty good here. Buck looks even okay on last. Well, no, target there. Technically, if you send it here, you can ROF or mail and shards and do it. I mean, this looks like an easy map for races. Map spoilers? I mean, how could you be spoiled about the map? Like, is there a... Unless there's more secrets. Circles on the map are hero boost spots? Hero boost spots? Okay, we got Mib, camo. Is that useful for anything? Gwen already sees camo. Sada already sees camo. Range, pierce. Or no. Damage. Damage? Well, yeah. No, that's great. Did they change that texture? Or am I crazy? Okay, range damage. What's this? Drums. My Z key doesn't work. Hello? What is screwed up with these hotkeys? I can't hotkey my hero. Did they change something? Mib on Gwen? No, I'm just wondering if this is useful for races, right? If I'm bringing in a hero, I have Sada, Gwen, Rosalia. I guess Rosalia? Gwen doesn't matter. Well, you're not, like, yeah, you pop purples, but you're never putting second or third Gwen here. You're putting second and third Gwen here, or here, right? Your first Gwen, the purples are not getting there. You're not even sending out 24. You're sending, like, 21. I mean, I guess it's fine, right? Like, it's good. But it's not, like, insane. Why would they? That's just weird. Is there only 3? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's it. What is happening back here? This hotkey thing is annoying. You can't hotkey a hero when you have anything else selected? Right. You can't hotkey heroes after you hotkey to Hauer? Pawn gives water heroes a buff. Okay, whatever. Yeah. Bait. Oh, it's not bait. It's only in one specific area? Why? Oh, I see. Because it's sunken. XP boost. Reduced. I'm going to assume ability cooldown. That's pretty broken, no? I mean, what? You're not putting Pat here, so I guess it's only for Brickle. Sure. Okay, whatever. Good map. New quests. A reversed race. With a limit of 5 minutes, send as many rounds as you can in this marathon, not a sprint, to score as much as possible. Really? Really now? This one's bugged. What, the challenge? What is the... So it's just a race. With everything enabled? 3 max. For some reason I can't get bottom path buck? Why? Oh. They think that's gonna be too broken? Oh, and no farms, right? Right. Right. I see. Can you go to like 200? Like there's no limit? You can get max score by doing nothing. Okay, we'll do that later. Whatever. Let's actually go through balance changes. None of this matters. None of this matters. None of this matters. None of this matters. Oh, co-op overhaul. Welcome. Fast track. That would have been useful in 2019. Pets pack. Don't care. Bug fixes. Control F race. Nope. 1 entry. Okay. Does any of this have any effect? Probably not. Okay. Event changes. Resolve some inconsistencies with rule displays. Boss appears. Crash boss. Scrolling boss. Yeah. Okay. Map specific changes. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Looks good. Great. Okay. Tower-specific fixes. Glaive Lord. No longer applies DOT to DDTs. Doesn't care. Cluster. Weird stat population issues across crosspaths. This may unintentionally cause balance to work as intended. Someone give me a TLDR on what this means. There was cross-pathing issues. Unintentionally cause balance to work. Impale. Should no longer... Yeah, don't care. Balloon Solver. Can now correctly take buffs without needing a crosspath. Moab Glue. Okay. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Nope. Nope. Yup. 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 Mermonkey. Yup. Uh-huh. Yup. Good to know. Got it. Looks great. Got it. Looking good. Ooh. Balance change was added last update, although the wrong variable was being applied. Level 13 armor piercing shells flat bonus. Oh, so it was way worse than it was supposed to be. Now displays earnings. Okay. Uh-huh. A lot of good stuff here, folks. Yup. Hotkey changes. Monkey Bank. Monkey Deposits. New hotkey. Ace-centered path. New advanced hotkeys. Selected tower active ability 1, 2, and 3. Selected tower active ability. Oh, so if you're... Okay. Does that have any useful use? So if I have, what is a tower that has, like, 80 abilities? So if I have... Okay, I don't know why... I don't know why we would need that. Okay, good to know. Yup. Meat and potatoes. Here we go, folks. Balance changes. Dart Monkey. Juggernaut attacks too slow to fully utilize its knockback. We're doubling the knockback to regular balloons with a smaller increase, also to ceramics. Bottom path is seeing quality of life changes aimed at improved, yada yada yada. Light knockback amount increased. Heavy knockback amount increased. Okay, Jug is better in races now. Cool. Dart projectile lifespan multiplier. Enhanced eyesight projectile lifespan multiplier. Enhanced eyesight projectile speed increased. Okay. And then crossbow, things have happened. Yeah, okay. Time for a PB&J? I haven't had a PB&J in probably half a year. No, that's not true. Bosses when you have 20 abilities? Boomerang Monkey. Glaive Lord. Uh-oh. Duration reduced. Price increased. Pierce increased. Wait, didn't they just nerf this? What is this with... Man, they love flipping and flopping. Undone for further review. Right. Right. Bomb. Compared among similarly priced hybrid AoE supports, Really Big Bombs is lacking Stepping Stone, so we're improving its damage, yada yada yada. Really Big Bombs at damage increased. Really Big Bombs balloon pushback. Wait, this pushes black... This pushes back balloons? Since when? What does this mean? Am I crazy? When did they change this? I'm so behind on balance, man. I'm so washed. Okay. Balloon Crush pushback amount to Moab class balloons. Okay, I know that exists. Moab Eliminator, base attack type. Normal to explosion. I've been asking for this. Just to piss off the people that say everything should be normal. Yes. Stay winning. Explosive bros. No tower should be normal in the whole game. Rejoice. Recursive cluster projectile speed now scales. Okay. My favorite upgrade. Ice Monkey. Embrittlement has had too much going on at tier 4 without much reason to use tier 3. Don't tell me we're about to get a shards buff. Because Ice Shards alone is already similarly priced to other camo. We have split Embrittlement up and introduced camo removal at tier 3. So we can leave Embrittlement to focus entirely on being a damage support upgrade. While we're still considering future plans here, increasing... Okay. Ice Shards now also removes camo and regrow properties from targets. Okay. That's pretty fucking good, right? AZ, main attack layer is frozen. Got it. Cryo cannon price reduced. Freeze duration. Wow, welcome to, like, update 21. Top Bath glue struggles. Does it? Yeah, that's true. Improve earlier tier. Small amount of power. Out of the tier 5 glue puddles, but improving the tier 4 puddles. Increasing attack rate across low tiers. New race tower unlocked? Question mark? Balloon dissolver price reduced. Attack cooldown reduced. Liquefier attack cooldown reduced. Lingering puddles damage increased. Solver's getting price nerfed. No, it's just taking this. Attack cooldown remains the same. Puddles damage reduced. Holy shit, glue hose range increased. That's crazy. Okay. What does this mean? Probably nothing. This probably still sucks as a race tower. Hold? I mean, how much? This is... No, it's expensive. I mean, here's the thing, right? If all you send are ceramics, it's pretty fucking good. So this is like... How much is this? It's kind of similar in my eyes to Big One, except cheaper. Big One is basically like, if you have a fuck ton of these balloons, like mid-game balloons, that obviously aren't black. It gets rid of, like, all ceramics, right? That's true, right? I'm not making that up. Yeah. So this is good for, like, a 49 send, or, like, a 58 send. And this is, like, you just park this in the front, does a bunch of damage, and then you get, like, this in the back. I don't think what is this upgrade called? I don't think Liquefier is at that level, though. I mean, it's not bad. This takes Alex buff really good, right? I mean, we're sending, like, perfect scenario stuff, though. Like, there's gonna be a bunch of garbage mixed in. It's totally viable, I think. If you had to use this, Absolutely, this feels viable. I mean, we've sent, like, nothing, but... What's its Moab damage like? Well, there's puddles and shit too, right? Here, do this. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Send this. Send this. Hold up. So obviously the puddles are doing some heavy lifting there, right? I'm feeling like this, I'm feeling like this is viable. What is the actual pierce number on the main projectile? How do I tell? I think it was 8. Okay. Ruining the game. What did I do? I didn't make this change. Does Elam change? Okay, don't care. Sub. Improving reactor's attack cooldown. So we're buffing it. Ballistic missile struggles greatly, and we're buffing missile. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Attack cooldown reduced. By a very, very small amount. Damage increased. From 1 to 3. Excuse me? Reduced. Pierce reduce. They get you, man. They get you. This is better, though. Because before, the problem with missile was that... No, get me out of here. I think before the problem with missile was... that it was too... Was that the problem with missile? Hold on. So 60 pierce at 1 damage. That's really what it was? I mean, this is clearly a buff. How big of a buff? No, that's good. No, that's good. That's really good. I don't know if we'll still... I feel like most of the time when we have a race, the only time we ever use ballistics is with Brickle. I don't think I've ever... Have we had a race without Brick with missile? Oh, 100%. Well, yeah, obviously. Okay. Okay. Does this matter? Sub-Paragon, don't care. Buck. Aircraft carrier is too high power for the price. Really? Reduced. Reduced. Uh-huh. Wait, just for the base? Oh, I get it. Paragon damage. Wait! They're ruining it. The normals are ruining it. Why is this one normal? Due to loud lead tinking screams, all Navark damage has been set to normal. Right, I'm sure. Yeah, Flight of the... Flight of the Pigeon. I remember that one. Sharp Paragon? Everything should be sharp. Nothing in the game should be normal. I'm only half joking. Fighter planes missiles often get stuck circling slower targets and until they expire. SAR bomb... We're nerfing SAR? A decent lot of use for an ability heavy upgrade, but as it doesn't really add to the tower outside of that ability, we decided to give the... Oh, we're buffing it. Bombing run damage has been increased from 10 to 15. Deals bonus damage to Ceramic 8. Who is Ceramic 8? Okay. Fuck. Okay. Does any of this matter? XX missile attack range reduced. Downdraft rate. Okay. Moab shove pushback. Moab shove BFB pushback. Wait, so this isn't going to infinitely stall BFBs anymore. Interesting. Comanche defense, BFB pushback. Right, okay, doesn't matter. Mortar Monkey, holy shit. General tweaks to top path upgrade flow, slightly moving up the cost point but improving the power of this path. Yada yada yada. Middle mortar is seeing improvements mainly. Yeah, let's just read the balance changes. Shell shock price reduced. Shell shock no longer reduces the DOT duration. I'm sorry, what? Oh, we're on MK. Obviously, we don't, you know, pop this. Okay. Big one price increased. Shockwave bonus damage increased to ceramics. Biggest one, center explosion bonus damage to ceramic. 20 to 30. Biggest one, center explosion damage to Moab. Okay. Biggest one, DOT damage increased. Heavy shells burning damage per tick. Wait a minute. Hold up. New early game tower unlocked? Okay, we sent a bit too much there. Hold on. From 2 to 3 with the MK. This has to be better than 230, right? For anything but, I mean, into the 30s, this is better. For the 20s, it's probably still this, because you have like a bunch of like this garbage, right? Like low level stuff. Yeah, no, it's... So it's better for like... Is it better? Like a 39? Like 35 to 39? Yeah, the problem is early game is suffering, right? Like if you're getting this early game mortar, bigger blast is so huge, and then this just like takes you to 30, like 35. Okay. Artillery battery burning damage per tick 3 to 4. Papanaut burning damage per tick 5 to 18. DOT duration increased. Papanaut ability now applies burning stuff damage. Papanaut ability now applies burning stuff of damage 36. Okay. Shattering Shell's price reduced. Okay. You need the Pierce? 25 Pierce is low? Right, I understand that. I'm saying, if all that's coming out is 7 ceramics, this is better, right? The problem is that that scenario is like a 1 in like 1 million scenario where we have that in a race. So I see a world where this is potentially better. But it would have to be like extremely, extremely precise circumstances. But I'm glad that it's at least better than it was. But yeah, this is obviously like we're doing this 10 times out of 10 for early. Yeah. P-Cell, heavily Moab damage focused upgrade. We want to introduce this niche somewhat better as a tier 3. Laser cannon now deals a bonus damage to mobs +2. Ray of Doom price reduced. Sure. Super Monkey only scored 5 out of 5 stats instead of 6 out of 5 in the Hall of Fame due to the high cost. So we've lowered that cost to see if this can be reevaluated. Is this a reference to something that I'm missing? Hall of Fame star system. Price reduced. Okay, cool. We haven't... Oh, I don't want to read all this. They're nerfing or buffing the temple? Which one? Don't care. To allow shinobi combos to scale more effectively with the flash bomb, the combo attack pattern is being improved with more base shuriken pierce and slightly larger bonus to stunned and stickied targets. The increased range at tier 4 is being removed. Sticky parrot, yada yada yada. Pierce increased. Bonus to stunned. Bonus to stickied. No longer increases range. Cool. Alchemist. Price increased. Oh. Price reduced. That's bad, but manageable. Druid. Now that tornadoes are one of the more popular balloon stall choices, we looked more into its upgrade. Progression. Tornado projectile speed is being reduced as a benefit to ball lightning to prevent tornado outpacing the lightning ball so quickly. Our initial rework to Vine attack rate in version 44 caused some issues at tier 4. To get around these issues, tier 4 now improves the power of Vines directly instead. We're buffing tier 4? Druid of the Storm, tornado projectile speed, blah blah blah. Druid of the Jungle, track brambles refresh rate can now receive buffs. What, like drums? Okay. So obviously the speed, the damage already worked, but it'll go faster. I don't know if that's really helpful. Jungle bounties, number of vines, 2 to 1. Wait, it's dead, Jim. They've killed it. Jungle bounty has a cooldown rate of 2.6 seconds. Jungle's bounties track brambles, pierce, refresh rate 3 to 2. Jungle's bounty track brambles, clear targets, hit rate 3 to 2. Jungle's bounty track brambles duration increased 4.5 to 9. Oh. So we double the duration. No. Alk buffing this is severely worse. Someone explained that in Race Academy. It still sucks. Shinobis with Grand Sabotage. So this is this is dead, right? I guess I could look in the this server, huh? You got some inside info on this? Yeah, I see the thing. A lot of numbers there. Looks good. Okay. So rip this tower, I guess. We were cautious with initial low-tier Mermonkey upgrades. Price reduced. Projectile span increased. The middle crosspath is currently less useful for higher tiers. We've upgraded sharper prongs to improve tentacle pierce as well. Sharper prongs grants tentacle pierce plus 35%. Wait, that's pretty massive. For us, right? Trident damage 2 to 4. Trident damage 2 to 8. Pierce buff increased. Pierce buff increased. They've made it better, man. It didn't need to be better. I didn't realize how broken this tower was. I tried it on my last update stream, and I concluded that it was like possibly okay. I was like, oh, okay, cool. But apparently it's just like broken. So we go bottom path because we get camo. I don't think range really matters. So this now is the better cross path. But you don't have camo. Am I getting that right? Interesting. Camo might be the better crosspath. A lot of the times you put it at the start, and it acts as your, like your recursive, right? Where you just park it at the front, and it just gives you a fuck ton of money. While also clearing camos. Handling camo is expensive. I think if you're in an obvious situation where, for whatever reason, your full send had to consist of like a reactor or something. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Yeah, it is really nice. Like, just parking this at the back instantly has camo. Anything leaking is done. If it's parked at the back, it obviously doesn't need mid-path. Because the only things that are leaking are, like, stray ceramics, random garbage that got past whatever was here, and camos. So that makes sense. For it being parked at the front... I think it could get some use. But it'll definitely be situational now. I mean, it does so much damage. It's crazy how much pierce it has. Wait. Stacks up to 10 times? Holy shit. I mean, it doesn't matter for the tentacles, right? It just matters for the main attack. Yeah. I'm pretty sure. I don't know, why does it need this range? I guess for mid-path? I don't even know what does bottom path do again? This was already global range, right? I guess it buffs bottom path. You get more range to move your... whatever this thing is called. Sure. Price reduced. Wait. Price reduced? Pierce increased? Is this a race tower? How much does this cost? 19,000. We're basically solver territory. How much does this actually do? It would have to be Moabs, right? I mean... I feel like this is like a solver, right? Not a race tower. You only need tier 4? Right. I see where you're coming from. But what if you have something like this? You full sent, and then stuff is here, and then you're like, hold on, not today. Sell all for this. By the time you get it, you've stabilized? Right. Let's imagine a world where Abyssal Warrior actually gets nerfed. Next update. In that case, this is a race tower. Is Flying Fortress a race tower? Technically, yeah. Yeah. I'd say so. Okay. Wow. Riptide Champion price reduced. Pierce increased. Pierce increased. Weakness changed from purple to white purple. Weakness changed from purple to white purple. Can someone decrypt this? What does this mean? Arctic Knight ability weakness changed from purple to white purple. I know it's the balloon type, but what is... That's not what a... That's not a balloon type. Oh. Weakness changed from not being able to hit purples to not being able to hit white and purple. Why would they say it like this? Wait, this is a new... This isn't even a real damage type. Does this exist in the game? This doesn't exist, right? This is new. Unless I'm crazy. What are the damage types in this game? Is there a white and purple damage type? I might be going crazy. They said they invented a new one for Arc Knight? Okay, so I'm not going crazy. It exists now. Interesting. Okay. Ability damage increased. Arctic Knight ability projectiles last through one round end. Top side and central buffed. Buffed. Reduced. Reduced. Okay. Maximum stacks increased. Melody gains extra pierce from sharper prongs. Price reduced. Base pierce increased. Pierce unchanged. Price increased. Still very strong cleanup. Spiked ball slowly approaches 10 pierce, while leaving spiked mines unchanged for more encouragement. What does this mean? Spiked ball slowly approaches 10 pierce. Like, we're inching forward. Like, this update, guys, it's going to be 11. 2 updates from now, it's going to 10. Be ready. Why would they word it like this? Armor Spike is seeing a small crosspath fix as the X2 rate change threw this balance out. Pierce reduced. Engineer. Ultra Boost ability now starts on cooldown. Uses per round increased. Paragon attack cooldown, yada yada yada. Green Sentry now has a lock-in place target option. Why? Beast Handler. Acquisition range reduced. Thrash radius increased. Cooldown reduced. Fly speed reduced. Horned Owl merge range increased. I don't know what any of this means. I don't know why I'm acting like I know what this means. Yeah, looks good. Churchill. Wow, another wall of text. Attack cooldown reduced. Attack cooldown reduced. Range increased. Range increased. Damage, yada yada. Uh-huh. Yup. Yup, okay. Sealy has quite a hard time in early game. Isn't that the point? Level 1 damage over time, damage increased. Wow. Sada early game feels exceptional. And seeing a pierce reduction. Pierce reduced. Sword Charge sweeps the path twice. Damage reduced. Damage remains at 220. Also exists on Tornado Druid, which you would have known had you read the patch notes for Druid. As nothing else did what we wanted, we've created a new damage for Middle Path Mermonkey. This has also been adopted for the use with a 3XX Druid. Oh. You're not lying. I guess I read this and I just completely blocked it out of my mind. Or I didn't read this, because it was not necessary. Okay, good one. Corvus. Gonna be honest, don't know anything about him. Moving on. Rosalia. Initial target delay reduced. Less RNG. And other stuff that doesn't really matter. Relic knowledge. Oh boy. My favorite. Freeze duration bonus increased. Looks good. Looks good. Rounding up end of round cash bonus. Boss balloons. Shred balloons, rock balloons per spawn increased. They buffed it? I remember playing this shit and it was awful. Like 9 times out of 10 you would die to rock balloons. Oh. Scaling has been reduced. Thank you. By like a little bit. Okay. I don't know why I'm sad. Like I'm never playing this. Okay. Looking forward. Game editor. Huge paragraph. Do I want to read it? Yeah. Uh-huh. Interaction games. Yup. A lot of technical stuff. Looks good. Update 46. Game editor remains technical. Yup. All right. Tack shooter Paragon still on track. Yup. Looks good. The scaling reduction is actually huge. I'll take your word for it. Okay. So what did we learn? I feel like this was really light. Reactor's better. Missile's better. Jury is out on Liquefier. Jug is slightly better. And Druid was... I mean, we could test it, right? I don't know what I'm gonna get at. Like, how do I properly evaluate? I don't know. We have to use it in a race. That's all. New map is good for races. In theory. No, it is good. Every tower here is good. Roth is good. Cluster is good. Glue is good. Mortar is good. This is good. You can change this for free. This is actually an interesting dynamic. If you're sending... Like, let's say I have a Rico here, right? My early game Rico, whatever. I send 49. Stuff is coming out here. And then I full send. If I'm full sending, would I want the full send to go left instead of right? Because this looks longer than this. Obviously, if I have like a glue storm, it's going left. And this is just better for like everything. Like a cluster here is better. A U-jug here is better because everything is getting bounced around this tiny area. I feel like left is just better. After the full send. Unless your defense here is so potent that the stuff coming out here is still getting demolished by whatever is here, right? But I feel like that would be so rare. Like, this is not a good defend for late game. Like, there's nothing here. Like, Moab's coming out of this full health, your shit is getting ran over right down here. Whereas here, it's like, I mean, you have the world, right? Like, this is an eternity, and everything is good here. He gave us Shatter Smail? I didn't give you Shatter Smail, okay? Rohan did. I just encouraged him to follow his passion, which is what he wanted to do, okay? I helped the man out. And I was the fall guy, okay? So instead of him getting blamed, it's on me. I'll take that for Rohan, okay? Early game, you definitely want right side. No, yeah, 100%. Early game, you're keeping this 100%. Because whatever your tower here is, cleans up this, cleans up the exit 100%. Up until the full send, you want this. But when you activate the full send, you're putting your secondary tower here, right? Whether this is a Smail or whatever, right? Because not only is this longer, so stuff like Solver, Mail, or not Solver, Strike, Mail, longer cooldown, it also is just like the better area than this. I think that's how it'll go. Okay, we done with this? We on to the race review. Oh, sure. Race review. I don't know what this website is. I don't know who runs this, but it seems pretty cool. How many people? Nope, didn't want to do that. Okay. 14,000 people. Pretty low. Actually, extremely low. I mean, it makes sense. It's an expert map. Top time by Leo, 2 minutes. Followed by TSP, second place. And, this is KLTD. Right, okay. 203. And then nobody really tried after that. Top 50 was a crisp 222. Let's see what we got. Okay, great intro. Nope, don't do that. $15 send with the ace. I think YouTube was doing... What was YouTube doing? Mortar start to something. Boomer there. Instead of at top. 23 send, not doing 24. Why? 39 send, we have to hold the Moab. That makes sense. 49 send, sell Alk into Waff. Or into D-Breath for the Moab. It did the job. I'm curious when we full send here. Okay. I'm not signed in. I've missed half this race. Go back. Stop. To that, did we? Yeah, we did. Okay. Wow. And we double first strike clean. I like it. That's a rare sight. You don't see that often. How do you clean? You gotta clean the Moabs on the left side, though. Right? Oh, pushes him back so the first strike hits it. That's smart. That's right. I really like that. I would have probably thought you'd have to turbo the two left Moabs, because the right one gets hit. The right Moab, I think, well, obviously, it gets hit with the splash from the BFB, so that's fine. But the left comes out early enough that you need some way to deal with it. And instead of turboing it down, he just presses it back into the splash from the second first strike. Oh wow, we don't even have it up. So we lost a small amount of clean here. Probably like... I mean... we lost a small amount. Maybe half a second? I don't know. It obviously didn't matter. When did you sell for? Okay, so, I mean, it was really tight, because you have nothing else to sell here, right? You have one fortified there. Sell. You're 200 off with a fortified there. Turbo was better, actually. Oh, since you can get them... since you can then spam first strike ability to guarantee perfect timing. Ah. Okay. But, what, cash was an issue? I bought second first strike late. Could have sold Psy. What is Psy doing here? Nothing, right? I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, he got it half a second later, but yeah. "24 moves the platform to a bad spot?" Oh, I didn't know that. That's pretty interesting. Oh, so it would be like up here. I see. So, okay. What do we take from this race? That more is really good? That Alk buff is really good? This waff is really nice. Or not this waff. This wizard is really nice. For one, we throw like, we get like 3 birds with 1 stone with this wizard. Number 1, the Moab, obviously, right? Number 2, all of this camo garbage that's about to leak. And number 3, just like generally good DPS, right? Like it's helping. It's not just like a worthless tower for the Moab and camo. It's all 3 combined. It's not like insane DPS. Like this more is obviously doing like 75-80% of the work, but like it's still contributing because that waff and that alk, right? And yeah, we got this before the waff. And it cleans the ceramics if Boomer can't reach. Like, we just delay this camo village so long because we just don't need it. But it's also killing all these Moabs. Wait, when did we... So we got camo village now. Did we need that now? Did we need... Oh, yeah, we did. We did. I was gonna say, if you could delay it by, like, 3 seconds, you could get, like, a base boomer up and then get it, but... No, you were... The waff was gonna be extinguished. Within... Well, that one actually did get extinguished. This one was fine. '58 also moves the platform to a bad spot, so you need to stop on 57. Yeah, I was wondering about that. Because I figured if you're going to stop, why would you just not stop at like 56? Because of the Moabs on 57. Then if you're sending 57, why wouldn't you just send 58? But the platform makes sense. Because you don't need to send... Like, sending 58 is cool, but you don't, like, need to send it. Because 65 is the bottleneck. Like, this isn't like a 58-49 race. Like... It'd be cool if you could send it, but you don't need to send it, right? Like, it's all on 65. I mean, you could probably defend 58, but you just can't if the platform moves to, like, bumfuck nowhere. '24 moves top platform to the middle, but the bottom one far left, leaving the first boomer in a bad spot to catch end of rounds. What other little nuances are there to this race, huh? Oh yeah, the Psy usage here. I don't remember, what was my take on Psy? I feel like I was defending... I feel like I was defending them from being, like, F tier. This is, like, a prime example of a useful... a useful Psy maneuver. Now, granted, my vision was always you use Psy as like a 1 second stopgap. I do not have them enabled. I always envisioned Psy as like you put him down, your full send garbage is here, and then it's like, oh, I have a mail that's like, it needs to be up. And then you do this. And then you would mail. That's still practical, but the application for it being used on Moabs is way better. Like, it actually makes sense, right? In this race specifically, it's pretty huge, right? Like, these fortified Moabs are going to cruise by. Like, 3 more are tickling this. We do have 2 D-breaths. But... oh, it's so nice. Like, it doesn't look like it's that long, but it's so nice. It's an eternity. It is an eternity. Yeah, no, that's really nice. There's no universe where Psy is F tier. Right? Like, there's just no universe. Honestly, they're probably better than... Did we... hold on. Where's this race tier list at? Tier list. Can I open this in... oh! Okay. Where do we have this at? Oh no! Gumball! We have some explaining to do. We have some explaining to do here. No, the utility is... yeah. There's no universe where they're F. In a regular race... I mean, you know, this is a very... it's not extraordinary, but it is on a advanced map, right? Or sorry, it's on an expert map. So not every race is going to be on an expert map. Even if this race was on, like, Quarry, right? Popping Psy down here. I still think you do it. Because if you're, I mean, if your stuff is back here, right, and you're trying to, like, live, and there's a fortified Moab just cruising by, that's a massive range. Again, we're not always going to use it. Because it has to be specific circumstances, right? This track, very short, right? Like, once Moabs get past here, and they're gone, you're not beating that fortified, like, insides, right? But it's more useful than a Dora, okay? Like, let's be real here. More useful than Quincy. I don't agree with this Oban in Quincy tier. I think Oban is at least above that. Church. I don't even know what Church's deal is anymore. I have no idea if he's the worst tower in the game or usable enough in races after his change. Wait, why is Psy outbuffed? Wait, why? Did we do this on purpose? Wait, why are they getting outbuffed? You're alked. You're alked. You should be alked. No, I get. Is it closer to you? This is 100% unintentional. I guess he wanted to alk somebody here. Was supposed to be on Boomer? Wait, what do you mean Boomer? What Boomer? The Boomer that you were going to place up there? Okay, we do the press. Whiz, oh, okay. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. It was a bit close. I do see that Alec making it. Like, this could be death right here. And luckily... Oh! Look at this. Look at this Boomer. I'm pretty sure this is death. I think. Maybe. Maybe. That's scary too. That's what's crazy about Moore. Moore is literally full map range, essentially. Like, it's across the map. Which is really good in, like, this situation where none of your towers can see down here. On the topic of tier list, your ranking for First Strike on Round 65 clean finally got the credit it deserves. You ranked a B tier. I remember doing that. And I said, this is 100% viable. I think that's what I said. Don't quote me on that. Yeah. Because this compared to SAR, like, look what SAR's price is, right? 35k. Both of these combined, 22. Now, obviously, SAR is easier. But totally possible. And especially on a race like this, round 65 races are incredibly limiting. Round 65 races are probably the hardest race to play 100% efficiently. Because if you have a race to... I don't have paint on this computer. If you have a 65 race, you have no money. You are broke. If you have a round 73 race, round 73 is easier than round 75. The reason being is that you can send round 65, you can live, you can stabilize, you can send 73, and then you rake in all of that cash from after those 65 rounds to then clean easier. So you can easily afford SAR on a round 67 or a round 73 race, even like a round 70 race. If you have SAR, you're probably getting it. On a 65 race, your cash is so limited that you're not getting SAR. It's just not happening. So you have to do weird shit like this. Like if this was a round 73 race, we probably just SAR, I think. We probably just SAR. You might have to dedicate more money to like defending 73. But I think you get so much that you still would go SAR. Maybe. In most cases, you're going SAR. Okay, maybe not on this map, but you just have so much money that it's so much easier to just spam garbage. And again, like, look at how tight the money had to be, right? I mean, it didn't have to be that tight, but like... To clean, we need 2 first strikes by 140. And we have... I mean, we have a little bit of defense, but not like an insane amount, right? Like, we have 1 fighter plane, a wizard, and a boomer, and then our clean. Now, granted, there's like nothing coming, right? Like, we've won, but even just like 67, 8, 9, the money is just... It's so much less of an issue. Oh, yeah, we could easily have gotten turbo clean as well, right? Like a few extra $1,000. We just have turbo right now. We're good. Yeah. Star Wars banned? Oh, okay. Even GZ? Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't look at that upgrade. Yeah. Is that all on this race? Anything else? Did this ace need to be camo? I don't think that ace needed to be camo. This is like a, I mean, it's like a literal like nitpick. Because it didn't actually matter, right? Because you're not selling the ace for anything. Unless you sold the ace to get the earlier second first strike. But you didn't, you sold the 2 boomers. And then you have money for this, right? Like this isn't a bottleneck. Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's not. That's like a hyper nitpick. That's like turbo nitpicking. And it didn't matter. And then the only other thing I saw was the that ace or that alk thing. Which is just like Sai stole it. I mean, what are you gonna do? I feel like it should be on this left wizard. No, I guess it's closer. Yeah, I guess it's closer. That's whatever. SAR is usually fine with MK because of the tier 5 discount at MK. I know that MK. All ace tier 5s are reduced. Or is it all military? It's all either all military or all ace are reduced tier 5s by like a certain amount. Okay, cool run. Because I bought Crosspath on... Oh, he says that. Oh, he says exactly what I was saying. Nice. Turbocharge. Nice. Good run, good run. Second place by our one and only TSP. Is there anything different? Dude, this ace. What is this? This movement is so janky. I have a feeling this is going to be the exact same run. I have a feeling. Figuring out how to beat round 40 faster? Yeah, that seems like a big bottleneck. That makes sense. It's still actually pretty quick to send out, though. Like you pause a little bit, but it's not like an egregious amount. I mean, a lot of times you are sending, like, when you have more, you can just instantly send 49, right? Like, if I'm on a regular map, you could probably send, yeah, you're sending 49 right now. If not on this map, and your more is, like, better placed on a map that's, like, 10 times longer. But, so this is a pretty big pause for this map for the Moab, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Why was that? What was happening to this WAF? Oh, it put it up here. That was bad timing. Because then this is like, I mean, it's not, you're still living. It's just, it looks spooky. Dude, I love Psy, man. All they do is steal alch buffs. Look at this. That's their entire purpose. So it looks basically similar, unless I'm missing some very key nuances. Psy coming clutch. Oh, we are... Okay. Is there a reason you have to wait to buy this upgrade? Like, it's not gonna throw to non-Moabs, right? And if it sees the first Moab, the projectile is gonna go to the second Moab, right? Man, that seems like it should not reach that far. I mean, I guess it's small balloons, right? Yeah, seems about the same. I feel like there was a couple alch buff differences, like... Maybe? We do 1 alch, 2 alch, and then our wizards. One alch. We did 1 alch top instead of 2. And we had bottom press. And bottom press here. No bottom press. At all. Wait, did we press at all here? We went pressless. Interesting. Leo did second D breath below first one instead of above. It's unfortunate that this waff is getting cucked. This waff right here is immediately getting extinguished. This one is just parked here, which I guess is better because it's not getting extinguished. I don't know if it really matters. Like, what touches this waff, right? I guess it's more so like the coverage that you get on Moabs. I couldn't tell you what was better. To me, it felt like this is better just because the waff isn't getting extinguished, but I don't know if it makes a difference at all or... Okay. KLTD coming in third. I swear this guy has... Wait, I can check, can't I? He has 13 third places. Is that the record? No. It's Toby, right? Yeah, let me just go here. Yep. Uh-huh. Did Toby not race? Tobiathan, hello? Okay, I guess he's not on here. Sure. Let's see what we got. Was the most top threes of both of his accounts? He has 2 accounts? I vaguely remember that. Whoa, a lot of stuff different here. What is going on? We got double Boomer, double Rico. Psy first, major pause. Major 40 pause. Waff up top. D breath up top with the stun. With the 56. There is a lot of stuff going on. We 50 send. Alk buff that. Psy stun. Alk buff the Boomer. 56. Village drums. Opting for primary training. Third Boomer is lower. Fourth Boomer is on the right pad. Press. Alk buff, press. Alk buffed. A press that we've just sold. Okay. There's a lot. It's a lot of stuff going on. 130 or 230 sub. First strike. Uh-oh. We have to sell the village? Okay. Psi level 10. Oh. I like this one. This is a fun run. Double waff on the, or double D-breath on the left. I like it. I like it because it's completely different. Completely different. I mean, about as different as you could be while still, like, getting a good time. I mean, we are 3 seconds off, right? We're 3 seconds off from first. Yeah. This... The first major difference was this pause on the 40 send. We park the bus a while here. I think we're waiting for Psi. Well, we're waiting for Psi and this wizard money. Probably... I guess it doesn't matter. This primary training village is a bit questionable. That's 800 bucks that could have been... Like, the advantage is your boomer... Your boomer is, like, more ADHD'd. Like, it bounces faster. And it has more range. Which is, like, I don't think you really need that here. Like, it's already 100% attacking everything. And we've already saw from Leo's vid that this boomer travels years away. Look at this. Like, it's at the bottom of the map. Catching stuff. I don't think that village is needed. That felt also like a very early camo. I don't think camo purples are out. However, the reason that this worked here, like when do we get camo village here is super late, right? 53 second, 54 second. Here we've also sent later, right? Oh no, we're on pace. Yeah. This wizard can deal with camos a lot because the only thing that it needs to deal with are camos, right? That's why you always want your camo stuff in the back, because you don't want your camo tower being wasted on Pierce that's non-camos, because then the camos just roll through you and you're dead. So here, like, the boomers are obviously doing everything, and then the camos are coming, and then the wizard is focusing most of its damage on the camos. Whereas here, your waff is like, everything is coming here. So these right side camos, if this wizard isn't attacking it, are just going to leak through. So you probably had to get camo here. Maybe. Full send. So what was the full send difference? We full send with basically 2 boomers, wizard, and a village. Full send here is basically the same thing with slightly different nuances. A minute in, we have this. Okay, yeah, so obviously, I mean, we sent 3 seconds earlier. 1 alk, 2 alk. Everything's getting alked, I like that. This is a bit weird. I don't think... Is this wizard buffing any... Or is this alk buffing anything? Wait, we didn't... We just got AMD. I'm confused what's happening here. So we buy an ALK. We leave it on AMD. Then we buy this press. Then we buy brew to buff the press that we're then selling. I was trying to buy 300. Oh, on... Okay. Interesting. And this 240 sub is also very clever. In that clearly these Moabs here are a bit sketchy. These two fortifieds. Because you have to sell so early to get this first strike for clean. Yeah, it's going through. Those ballistics are helping though. I guess that's why you get them. Then we level 10. Wait, what did we leak? So I'm going to assume that turbo is not an option here due to insufficient funds. Because you can't sell anything here because you have 2 fortified Moabs. So these have to be dealt with. You level 10 those insides. Even if you pop this and sell everything for a turbo, you don't get it. Is that correct? So you opt for double D-breath. Alk 1. This waft probably could have been... no, it couldn't have. It's unfortunate that this D-breath was, like, so short. I wonder if you lose time to clean on that. Probably not. You have both first strikes up. This seems like it's really late. And then this one comes in. Oh, that one's not bad, though. I'm assuming you just spammed it after the Moabs died? No, you timed it pretty well. Check his send time? I'm just going to assume that he did it within a very marginal difference. It looks like it's basically P clean. Like, he lost maybe like 0.05. It's 0.1 at most. From the balloons. I don't know if he perfectly cleaned the BFB, but it looks like it basically is. Yeah. All right. That was third. I don't have fourth, but I have fifth. From Necromable. Necromable? Necro. This is what appears to be pushed YouTube strat. Mortar start. With the boomer into more. Into signal flare. Into double. Okay, so just push YouTube strat. That is crazy that that works. So you can just more spam enough to make it work. Sell all for spirit. That fortified is fine. Okay. Yeah, I think it's cool that top 50 was basically completely different than both first and second and third strat. But like this clean is pretty cool too. Like it's unique, right? Like how often do you get to see this? Clean the right BFB with vines while leaving the left one open to be BMA'd and then sniper clean. Do we really not have enough money for the sniper? Was it that tight to pre-place it? We could have. But then it would have, the attack cooldown would have been all janky. So doing it this way is fine. I'm pretty sure you can sell that potion earlier, right? Like if you instantly buy BMA, it instantly... Yeah, you can instantly sell it. You don't have to wait for like a cooldown. Oh, right. But you wouldn't want to... If you instantly place the sniper down, then it would shoot the ZOMG before, and then the attack cooldown. But it still probably makes sense to immediately sell it, because why not? And then you just have better timing, right? So like this would come out, you would have this, sell it, hover. Oh, well you have to actually let it happen. Nope. Yeah, like that. But we're nitpicking here. Okay, yeah, I mean, it's push YouTube strat. Still. Pretty nice. Sell for 030 Druid. You lose a frame, but you probably make up that frame. Because if you're sitting here, right? If you have the sniper down, it's RNG. Like, we lost a couple frames there, because it was shooting at the ZOMG, and then it has to attack cooldown, right? So Druid actually makes a decent amount of sense, because assuming... Whoa, what are we auto-playing here? Go back. Assuming... We're not even... Hello? How did I get to this? Assuming, yeah, there's stuff here, which is a problem. I guess you could... No, you could. So if you get a Druid here, put it at 020, have your BMA out. You've just done this, right? Everything is decimated. BFB's coming out. Yeah. Try to time 00 sniper. Yeah, I guess there's no reason you can't try both. Like, this is your fallback. If sniper happens to be faster, or you try to make sniper faster. But if it's not, then you still have this as, like, your floor. So you would have this, this, BFB's coming out. And that time it was, like, instant. Okay. I don't know how I don't know how realistic this is, but it technically is an optimization that you can make. Oh, you'd have to get that. No, I'm doing the order of operations wrong. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I mean, that's a race. That's 5th place. Good race. This is like a, it's like an 8, 7, 8, 9. Multiple different strats for top 50, first, third. Decently unique. Decent selection of towers. It looks like there's a bit of RNG with how the with how the boomers ricochet, and like if you survive this Moab clump here, but I don't think it looks like incredibly RNG heavy. But it's literally YouTube clean. What is YouTube clean? What I did? No, that is not. He does not have a druid down. Yeah, that's the race. Not bad overall. Pretty enjoyable. Was there, what were the modifiers? There was no modifiers? It was just medium standard? Yeah, that felt like completely fine for an expert map. Race. It wasn't like overly challenging or like god-awful to play. Alright, what is this? It's literally just a race for 5 minutes. With no MK? No. No. Any hero, though. Who would you have? I'm gonna pick win. I don't know. What do you even do with no MK? God, it's just so disgusting. Everything is so bad. It has to be this tack. Right? Because this, I mean, it's affected by MK. And then what? So pops go up. Oh, so it literally is just pop as much in 5 minutes. Interesting. Okay. So what, you just mail... Oh, wait, can you... Right. There's no limit, huh? Wow. How far can you actually go? Do we have Druid? We have Spirit. Not having Buck is super disappointing. 255 is the limit? 255? Why 255? What a weird number. Let's do like a very scuffed attempt. So you just full send mail, right? Well, let's make it... Oh, there's no way you have enough here. No. $255 has less than the integer limit in pops? Oh. Nice. I would be shocked if this gave XP. Because it'd be utterly broken, right? Let's do some dumb shit here. Where's my money at? It's such a terrible spot for Smail. I just want to see, like... I just want to see the end. And then you just go into this, right? Oh, you can't send that though, because you're gonna die to DDTs. Or are you? And then you just SAR chain, right? Oh, that should have been under my village. Well, that's fine. I'm sure we don't need that. Is there like a... I mean, are we just good here? Like... Oh no. Okay. I mean, yeah, that seems cool. That seems pretty fun to optimize, I guess. Listen, I'm not tryharding, okay? Just chill. Relax. I would assume that... I mean, you can just sell anti-balloon over and over, right? Max Supermines under top path? Have you made a Supermines on this yet? You run out of money? I guess. Okay. Well, that might be it. You should try just clicking play and not sending any rounds at all. That, I'm pretty sure that bugs it, right? I've heard rumors. So what would I change from this list? Knowing absolutely nothing about how the balance changes actually would affect a real race. Size going up at least 2. Shards is staying put. Boomer, probably staying put. Jug staying put. Elk staying put. Mermonkey. Mermonkey may be going to S-. Why is Midpath Buck A+? This seems very high. Like, it's decent early. It's decent mid-game. It's good for a 65 clean. I still can't believe this buck. This favorite trays needs to be SSS+. Insane tower. Unbeatable tower. This has to at least be A. If not A+. Come on. It's so disgustingly good. Yeah, I don't know enough about Church to have any opinion on what he's good at anymore. Is this the Gumball list? Yeah, it's the one from the Race Academy server. What else would I change? First strike? I feel like first strike, or mid-sub in general, can be up 2 or 3. Good clean, and it was buffed. This update. The druid here is probably being carried by what now? By Spirit? I think Spirit might be the best. If tier 3 and tier 4 are gutted. They didn't change tier 3, did they? Bramble's refresh rate can now receive buffs, right. So it's still not great. And then this got changed. I feel like Spirit carries this tier now. And it still probably deserves to be an A, because Spirit is extremely good. So that's fine. I feel like Ben is being slept on a little bit here. Like, he got nerfed, but he's still, like, he still gives you free money, essentially. Like, you place him down and you've instantly recouped your return on investment is instant. I would move him up A tier or 2. Did I play the Corvus race? I mean, obviously I did. But I don't remember it. If there was something special about that race, I would have no memory of it. DOTJ and Jungle's Bounty grab at the same rate? Wait, so what is the difference now between these? I guess I should read up on that, that entry. So there's only one vine. They grab at the same rate. But I'm assuming all of this is... Yeah, so the duration of the actual bramble is increased. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, so it just lasts way longer. And there's only one. What happens when you do this? So that's just a regular vine. And that's obviously the... Okay. Interesting. Cannonship is crazy? Yeah, no, you're true. Cannonship is pretty insane. Can you 39 send with it? I feel like you can get away with 39 send on MK. Like this right here. Last, max pierce. Gets camo, gets lead, gets purple. Can either go into itself with pirates or, like, sell for another tower. Not I-ring. I just don't know if it... Does it really deserve A+? That's a high tier. I would also... I wouldn't mind seeing Banana at S. I feel like Farm is game breaking. Like, if you start with Farm, you are immediately, like, 30 seconds ahead. Which is why we never have races with Farm, because they're that broken, right? I feel like this is S. Mail in this I could get down with. I feel like mid-ice could go up one. Like, it's inferior to Strike. I feel these two are very comparable, but I don't think it's 2 tiers below Strike. Like, if you have Alk buff, it's 2 damage global, everything's frozen, all the leads are gone, so if you have to, like, chain into a male, that's really nice. And you have the slowdown in the back as its passive. I mean, yeah, it's worse, but is it 2 tiers worse? Why Marketplace C tier? I think this is counting just the tier 3, right? People always buy it if they can. I think it's... It's good. I don't know why it isn't C tier. I mean, what makes farm broken is 200, right? Like, this is what makes it broken. Marketplace is, like, good, but Marketplace isn't the reason why farm is farm. Farm is farm just because it's farm. Like, base farm is farm, right? Base farm would be A+, S-. Marketplace is just kind of like, you know, you get more money. It's cool. It's, you know, I don't know why. I mean, it's still a farm. Like, it still should be B-, B, maybe. I don't know. I think Gumball has justifications for, or not justifications, but he has what's the word? I think he ranks based off of tier 2s as well. Like, I think this includes WAF. And this is just counting... Well, it's counting Marketplace, but it's also counting bottom path as, like, 000, or 001 and 002. Which, post-nerf, I don't even know give you that much of a benefit anymore, right? Versus what you put into it. I think it's like a $100 return, $150 return, which is still, I mean, it's worth getting it, right? Like, we obviously still do the tech, but it's not as it's not as much money as we would have gotten before. This ninja seems really high. Like, what are we using? What are we using this ninja for? That's too high, this ninja. Like, we can distract stuff in the back. D-camo is... It's usable, it's passable, but like... Having this D-camo one tier below this D-camo and this D-camo... I don't know about that one, champ. It's pretty bad. Like, if we have to use this for D-camo, it's like, okay, I guess, sure, let's put like 5 of them down because we need to. Versus like, oh, let's put 1 shimmer down and everything is fine. Or let's put 1, well, this is not as potent as shimmer. But compared to Jitsu, you can say 003 bomb sucks without 203. I get farms as viewed differently though. The 1 in 30 races you decamo ninja? Yeah, like they're usable. Like, they're definitely not like F tier or D, but you're really scratching the bottom of the barrel when it comes to decamo. Like, there are a lot better options. This being moved down 1 or 2, in my opinion. Yeah, okay. I think that's it. I think that's the update. Overall, it's, I don't know. Boss players are happy. That's about it. X4X Druid getting nerfed is questionable. We'll see how it goes in a race. I have a feeling we're just never going to use it, but I mean, it obviously still does something, right? Like, it still is a tower that... It's still clearly, like, does things. But compare its price to other similarly priced things. Yeah, I mean, it's like 2 of these. Well, no. But you get the idea. Things to look out for in future races. Abyssal Warrior mid-path. Possible use over bottom with the increased pierce. And this glue. Possible sleeper glue upgrade. Coming to a race near you. With liquefier. Possible. Possible. I think that's it. Oh, ballistic missile, maybe. Sure, look out for it. Weird mortar changes, probably. The shell shock is interesting. Because we have the pierce from top path, and then the DOT from bottom. Not being able to pop blacks is pretty big, though. That's going to be its one downfall. And then 032 just doesn't have pierce. And then I doubt any of this matters. This kind of sucks. That's whatever. We'll get used to it. And I think that's it. Okay, then. Well... I think that's it. I think that's all she wrote. What were the other quests, huh? Oh yeah, fast track. How much does this shit cost? Oh. Buccaneer flavored trades. Right. Pat Fusty Pig. Spooky Night. Just give me a map. Uh-huh. I can't even tell what that is. Is it a candy cane? I mean, this is a terrible map to showcase this on. Who are you? I mean, it just looks like pumpkins. That's an apple, I can tell that. Okay. I mean, I guess, yeah. I can't tell what it is. It's just an apple slice? Strawberries, okay. Sure. That is getting immediately disabled. As is this, and whatever else I enabled. Nope. Okay, I think that's it, folks. That has been update... What is this? 45. What was the new shit they were adding? Next up, Hack Paragon. I still don't understand what Legends is. We'll see. And that's it. Okay. Well. That's it, folks. Until next time. Adios.